acquired the services of a unique midfielder in the summer of 2020. Alcantara was signed from Bayern Munich, with the two-time Champions League winner arriving as the missing piece of the puzzle, according to Pep Lijnders. Jurgen's assistant believed that deserved a player in the mold of at the time. A cultured midfielder who dictates the tempo of matches and orchestrates attacking moves from deep, he was different to the typical workhorse in the engine room. The Spanish international, perhaps unlike the likes of and, isn't particularly energetic, physical or relentless. Instead, he appears more graceful on the eye, showcasing his expert technique in the tightest of spaces and often appearing one step ahead of his opponents in his mind. Jurgen blocked 2 January transfer moves as contact midfielders Entourage, a parade through and Steven Gerrard trophy lift. I'm all in on a cardboard title. However, as a consequence of his relatively lightweight frame, it is easy for his qualities to be misinterpreted. Often, he's incorrectly placed in a box among midfielders who are effectively passengers on the defensive side of the game, and have to be carried by their teammates. Players who aren't physically imposing but do have technical brilliance are grouped together as creative sparks who don't defend, and number 6 can sometimes look like he belongs in such a category. Speaking to the This Week, it seems ex-midfielder and Istanbul legend Dietmar Hamann is one who has fallen for the classic trap. Is a player that you have to be able to afford to have. And if your team is not dominant in possession, then I don't think you can carry him, said the German. He's a player who doesn't win you balls, he's a player who doesn't assist goals, and he's a player who doesn't score goals. So my criticism was always, what does he actually do? I know he's brilliant on the eye and he's easy to watch, but last season he had 3 or 4 assists and scored 1 goal in the. He's not a defensive midfielder, he doesn't know how to tackle and he doesn't win you the ball. Hamann's words are curious upon inspection of the numbers attached to the current campaign. So far this term, no midfielder averages more tackles and interceptions on a per 90 basis than, with Fabinho in second. In fact, the Italian-born fulcrum is averaging more than double as many as Henderson in the. When it comes to recoveries, again places top once excluding Naby Keita, who has played only 247 minutes of action. Now 31 years old, he also seems capable when regaining the ball from dribblers. A total of 19 opponents have attempted to dribble past this season, yet only 6 have succeeded, which leaves him with a dribbler's tackled rate of around 68%, placing him 7th in the division among his midfield peers. Henderson's success rate is down at 44% this term, and Fabinho's numbers look even worse at 40%. Overall, despite his nature as a delicate controlling presence in the middle third of the pitch, he's more industrious and intense than many people would think, and, perhaps more surprisingly, he's the best option that has when it comes to regaining possession. With the manager that the Spaniard has missed training recently with a hip flexor injury, there is no doubt that he would be a big miss, no matter what Hamann thinks. Erling Haaland and transfer claim made amid Man City charges as Inter wants ace may have already found own Enzo Fernandez, who has impressed Jurgen 3 times.